We are going out to our land and I want to make some more stakes. There are a few surveying stakes out there already, but they're pretty sparse. So I want to take some scrap. I've got just some scraps that didn't work out for another project. I'm going to cut them a little bit thinner, put an angle on them so we can hammer them into the ground. Then we can go buy some of that fluorescent kind of tape and put more of those markers out. So let's cut. Some sappy stuff, but maybe we can use it for this. Bunch of sappy pine. I don't know what I was thinking would happen, but it sure covered me. Gotta crank it to 11. Now I'm gonna put an angle on these so that I can hammer them in the ground a little easier. No special angle, I'm not even gonna mark it. I'm just gonna eyeball it and roll with it. Like that, good enough.
Your hair is crazy.
You hear that? So quiet. We retired the kids to the back. We made them have fun, quote unquote, and ride in the back. No, just kidding. We're tired of walking, so I'm gonna drive back to all those spots and try to put the survey stakes in. Got some of this marking tape, and I'm just gonna wrap a few of the stakes I made and hammer them in. Let's go.
Which way you want to go first?
Let's go uphill. Huh?
Toss a kid out.
Toss a kid out? That's late. That's later in the day.
They know how to ride in a pasture. I've been training them my whole life.
Yeehaw! Got to yield the traffic out here. All right. So if that's was maybe 2 in between here, I brought a bunch. So
Yeah,
we know the tree line. Yeah, we're gonna put one in about every 30 feet, but this one's broken. So I think let's just snap it. And we'll put it right back beside it. There you go.
We'll add 'em.
And then, can't see the other one. Okay, that's what I thought. I parked out of the way. So from here, straight back is just like, right here. Guess it doesn't need a ton. They say. I don't know the best way to tie this on here. The wind is being problematic. Sometimes you put 3 loops in something when you do a knot, it doesn't fall out. We shall see. All right, partial 4A. I'll put the next one higher up.
So pretty.
All right. And we hit a water line. I'm just kidding. Pull out a little bit, and then you just tear it.
Oh, it's like,
It's just plastic. And then we'll tie it on here. Tie multiple knots, so hopefully this won't fly off in the wind, Alexander.
yeah, you did 2.
Yep.
And now 3.
And this one's a double knot. All right, so right here,
I got
we're gonna hammer. Let me help you.
So heavy.
Come around here where I can help you.
Got it.
I forget you're left-handed. Smack it, smack it. Always willing to help. Oh, nice.
I'm breaking it.
You showing it who's boss?
Yep.
All right, let me do it. Good job, you got it started for me. Nice. Here, you want to carry it?
Yeah.
Hey, pretty lady.
Hey.
How's it going? All right.
I know how to peel it off.
Yeah, you want to tear it?
Yep. I'm just gonna set it
All right,
right here.
just pull. Don't tear, just pull. Yep, awesome. Hammer time.
Got it.
Dun, dun. I don't know the rest of this one.
Don't. Bow don't. Oh, that's can't touch this.
It touches.
Hopefully you captured that.
Get it.
Get it, boy. Hey, Alan, bring me a steak. It is steak night after all. Tap, tap, tap. You gotta kind of get it started. There you go. Watch my face. There you go. All right. Oh, don't hit the handle. You might hit your knuckles. Daddy makes it look easy. Let's walk it forward. You gonna walk with me? Big steps. Match my steps. Ready?
No.
Huh. Huh.
No.
Huh. Huh. Bring a steak, Alan.
Well, a person could do that, right?
Yep.
I think it's got him sideways.
You're kind of sideways. Boop. All right.
I know how to
The
tie
flag
it.
fell down on that
Can I
one.
tie it?
It's real windy, bud. It's hard to.
That's what I was going to say. It was falling down.
All right. So we're back to the border where it goes along the fence line. There are no trees here. I don't think we need any in the fence line, so we're just gonna move to where it starts to cross back out into the open field and put some more that way and then back toward the road. All right, Hammerman,
Yep.
you gonna just meet me over there?
Meet me over there.
I'm gonna drive the truck over to our next spot.
The what part?
Or are you gonna ride?
The what part?
No, not yet. Good job. That one tore off. Oh, careful, that's metal, bud. If you smack your hand, you'll feel it tomorrow. Then you'll really need a Band-Aid.
Cool.
All right, let's tap this one in a little farther. Let me do it. It's a skinny boy. It's kind of loose.
But why do we have so much steak?
Nice. Alan, bring a steak.
Oh. Woohoo! Yeah, the first part of the knot.
No, pull it. Some of these steaks are just pine, so they're not going to last forever. That's okay.
Yeah.
Works. Fresh nail job and tying up stakes. When we finally started going out and putting up all the stakes and really finding where the markers were from the surveyor, they were kind of old, and so some of them had lost the flags, and it took some deciphering. Once we finally did, it helped us see exactly where everything was, and as you saw in the video, we put even more stakes out so that we could really see those boundaries. But the disappointing thing is, I thought it was farther over than it really was. I thought it was over in this walnut grove, but none of that is on our land. That's on an entirely different lot, and I just didn't have my mind wrapped around that.
But it's not a bad thing. If the walnut grove was at the edge of the property that, like we thought, it would have had to go anyway because of the proposed easement for the driveway. So
Yeah.
It's okay.
We would have had to cut down a bunch of those. It was really neat at the end to be able to see and look down and see all of the flags go and it turn and go up the fence line. You know, you could very easily picture where that was.
Right. It's really going to help us when we're making decisions about the house plan to know where everything is.
I think the next thing probably is pretty much decide where we want that driveway to go. You know, because that can kind of depend on the placement of our house plan. If we want the driveway kind of on that northwest side, we'll have to run it a certain way and have a house built flip that way.
Right.
Or if we want it kind of on the border of the east side, we'll have to have house plans that kind of have the driveway out that side. So there are still about 2 usable acres down there in that smaller part that I don't just want to run a driveway straight through it and make that totally unusable for anything else. I don't know what else we would use it for.
Right.
If you have questions about any of that process, maybe we didn't show some of it well enough of how we figured out where each of our corners were kind of marked, leave a comment below. We'll be glad to share more about that and kind of the deciphering that we went through to figure that out. We've got some other videos on the channel, so if you want to go check those out and hit subscribe if you don't mind. We appreciate it, and that way you can keep up with what we're doing.
Bye.
Bye.